What's going on, guys? This is the Entrepreneur here today with a new video. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do the top 10 winter designer fragrances. Guys, winter is here. I already did my niche list. If that's something you want to check out, I will have the card up above and a link in the description. Highly recommend you check that out because there are some bangers on that list. There's some bangers on this list too. These are all amazing for the cold weather. They're all cold weather specific. Some are cheap, some are expensive, some are middle of the road. Let's hop into the list, guys. At number 10, we've got the weakest performing fragrance on this list. This one is one that made it much higher on my fall list. Again, if you want to check that one out, that's another great list. This one is from Burberry and it is London. I have called this the holidays in a bottle. It's a wet tobacco, damp leaves on the ground. It's more of a fall fragrance to me, but this is forever tied to Christmas in my opinion. This smells just like Christmas Day, and if it wasn't for another one that I mentioned on the niche list, this is what I would be wearing on Christmas Day this year. But anyway, Burberry London at number 10. At number 9 is another one from that fall list that made it quite high. This was my number 1 fall designer, guys. This is my fall outside scent. This is from Mugler Pure Havane. This is the only Mugler that made this list. This is my favorite. This is sweet tobacco, cherry, honey, vanilla, a little bit of cacao. It's very sweet, it's thick, it's syrupy, it's delicious. The sillage of this is monstrous. It does get some pretty sweet compliments in the cold air as well. I personally like this more for fall though, and despite this being my favorite Mugler, and definitely my favorite out of the 3 that I own, this only makes it in at the number 9 spot, guys, so that's Mugler's Pure Havane. At number 8, I seem to be the only one alive that likes this fragrance, but hey, what can you do? This is from Paco Rabanne. This is Invictus. So, Invictus is a synthetic, super fruity, aquatic fragrance. It's real synthetic, and a lot of guys in this community don't like it because of its syntheticness. Whatever. It smells great. The bottle is a bit tacky, but this does get compliments. It's a great clubbing fragrance. It's my clubbing fragrance of choice for this winter, guys. And despite this tacky bottle and the syntheticness of this juice, I love how this smells, and I might even wear it today. Guys, Invictus from Paco Rabanne at number 8. At number 7 is my cold weather soapy fragrance of choice. This is from the company that does soapy scents like no other. This is from Prada, and it is Amber Pour Homme. Amber Pour Homme smells like an expensive, luxurious purple soap. It's much different from Mugler Cologne, where they both smell like soap. This is more powdery and a more luxurious scent, in my opinion. Also, this bottle is cool, like real cool. So this is my favorite cold weather soapy scent because it just has a way of carrying in the cold air that makes it smell magical. Not a huge fan of it in the heat, but this is the time of year if I want to smell like soap, where I bring out Prada Amber Pour Homme. Absolutely beautiful stuff, guys. And it's at my number 7 here. Number 6 is a cheapie. It's one that I talk up all the time. This is great for dates, outside dates, or larger environment dates where you're not going to choke her out. This is good for the club. This is from Yves de Sistelle. It is Thallium at number 6. Another one with one of those tacky bottles, kind of a RoboCop looking bottle like I always say. This is candied synthetic fruits. It's real good. It performs very, very well. For $30, this is really tough to beat. It gets pretty sweet compliments. I don't wear it all the time. When I do, it always gets noticed by girls though. This is an amazing fragrance. It's more suited for the cold weather though, and for that reason I'm real excited to break out Thallium at number 6 on my top 10 winter designers. At number 5, another cheapie. This is probably my favorite cheapie right now. Anyway, I've been talking about this one a lot because it's really, really grown on me over the past few months. I do think it would be a little better for fall and spring though. This is from Rochas, and it is Rochas Man. Rochas Man smells like a warm cappuccino with a little bit of florals, a little bit of citrus that keep it slightly fresh. Gets compared to Bond No9 New Haarlam a lot. They do share that same coffee note, breakfasty kind of vibe, but New Haarlam goes more of a syrupy, thick club banger route. Well, to me, this is just a close encounter date fragrance all the way. Absolutely beautiful stuff. So seductive, gets compliments. Girls love this from what I've seen anyway. And like I said, I do think it would be better in the slightly warmer seasons, like spring and fall. Nonetheless, though, this had to make it in at the winter list at my number 5. Rochas Man, guys. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, guys. At number 4, we've got what I used to call one of my favorite designers of all time, if not my favorite designer of all time. It's still up there. It's still in my top 5, but I'm just more excited for the next coming 3 this winter. At number 4, from Christian Dior, Dior Homme Intense. So, I don't need to talk about this that much. This is powdery iris makeup bag, kind of cacao, vanilla. I've never really gotten too much of the makeup bag. It only sticks around for about 30 minutes for me before this becomes just powdery sweet vanilla with a little bit of cacao, and it's delicious, it's seductive. Doesn't get a whole lot of compliments on me, but this is great juice. I don't know. I'm questioning why I put it at number 4, but really it's just a testament to how awesome the top 3 is. So anyway, guys, this is one of my favorites of all time. At the number 4 spot, Dior Homme Intense. At number 3, we've got another dark, sweet, gourmandy fragrance. This one is from Ferragamo, and it is Uomo. At my number 3, this is a tester bottle, but what you're gonna smell from Ferragamo Uomo is like a tiramisu right off the top, ultra sweet, kind of a little bit of coffee, a little bit of chocolate. It's quite synthetic, but this is just delicious to my nose, and I'm really excited to wear this in the winter because, in my opinion, that's the best time of year to get away with this stuff. This is very beautiful juice. And at the price, it's hard to go wrong. This is, again, one of the cheaper fragrances on this list, especially when you buy a tester. This one just narrowly beats out Dior Homme Intense because I love tiramisu. And like I said, this is, in my opinion, the only time to get away with wearing Uomo. So, Ferragamo Uomo at my number 3 spot. So the top 2 are absolutely animals, guys. This is, for a long time, Christmas in a bottle for me. I still cannot help but think of Christmas when I think of this fragrance. When I pick it up, it just, takes me back to Christmas gone by. From Viktor&Rolf Spicebomb. So I'm gonna do a list of fragrances that remind me of Christmas. This is gonna be right up there. Viktor&Rolf Spicebomb is exactly what it says it is. It's a spicy bomb. It's a little bit sweet. It's got cinnamon. It's got tobacco. Got all kinds of spice. This is my favorite of all the spice bombs between Eau Fraiche and Extreme. The original is still my favorite. This performs so well on my skin too, and despite it being another one with a kinda tacky bottle, I don't care, man. It smells so good. Again, the cold weather is really the best time where you're gonna get away with wearing Spice Bomb, so it had to make my number 2 spot, guys. It's just amazing juice. Viktor&Rolf Spice Bomb at number 2. So what makes number 1? Well, if you've been following me for a little bit, I have been talking this up quite a bit for the cold weather. This is the most expensive fragrance on this list. What can you do? It's completely worth that money, in my opinion. This is from Tom Ford, and it's Noir Extreme. Wow. Man, this was my number 2 on my top 10 gourmand list, and like, it's so easy to see why. This is dark, melted chocolate with kulfi. Kulfi is an Indian dessert that is absolutely delicious and a must try for anybody with a sweet tooth, in my opinion, just like this fragrance, guys. Like I said, dark, sweet, earthy chocolate with a little vanilla and a kulfi vibe, a little spicy. Fantastic juice, guys. This is not the best performing on this list. This is not the most beast mode monstrous. This is not the most synonymous with winter on this list, in my opinion. But in the cold weather, as far as date scents go, I don't see it getting a whole lot better than Noir Extreme. I'm gonna wear this way more than just dates. Easy number 1 for me, guys. This is just the cold weather in a bottle to me right now. As good as it gets as far as designer gourmands go to me. This is from Tom Ford, and it's Noir Extreme at my number 1 spot, guys. Alright, that's been my top 10 winter designers video for 2017-2018. Guys, let me know down in the comments, what did you think of my list, and what would yours look like? What are some of your favorites for winter that you're going to be wearing this year from the designer game? Also, if you haven't done so already, check out my niche list. It's got a lot of bangers. Man, I've got a little bit of Tuscan leather left on this shirt, and it just smells so good. Tuscan leather is on that list, and it is a certified banger if you're asking this guy. Anyway, check that list out. It'll be in the description if you want to see it. This has been The Centrepreneur, guys. If you enjoyed this video and haven't done so already, I would encourage you to please subscribe down below to my YouTube channel. There is new content coming out all the time. Top lists like this, seasonal stuff like this, fragrance reviews, first impressions, hauls, the works. Also, if you really enjoyed this particular video, I would encourage you to toss it a big thumbs up down below. That would be amazing. Also, if seeing more of this guy and more of these fragrances this winter appeals to you, I would encourage you to add me on Snapchat. My name is down there in the description somewhere. There's tons of new stuff on Snapchat for me all the time. You're gonna see my sense of the day, you're gonna see what I do as far as my days go. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I hope you get a chance to check some of these out if you haven't done so already. They are that good. This is what I'll be wearing from the designer game this winter. Also, stay tuned for my rotation. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have an awesome day.